Hello, 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 and welcome to episode number 28 of Short and Fat. We are no longer balding this week. It's just me and Nico. So, Nico, give the fine folks a hello.
Hello.
James is otherwise disposed. He did he say he sprained his MCL?
I think the jury's still out on that. I think the doctor said it might be torn, but it's definitely not completely attached anymore.
Either way, he's on the LTIR. Fun story. The reason why that even matters, because it doesn't take much physical effort to be in a podcast. His setup is upstairs, and he can't get upstairs, which is a hilarious visual. But I told him he should.
Imagine him trying to army crawl up his stairs.
Right. I honestly told him that if he cared about the pod, he would invest in one of those chairlifts, because his knees are about as strong as the French army in World War I and II. So,
even still, he's got a 2-tiered staircase.
Right. He could just have Freya drag him
still
up.
have to. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Either way, it's just the two of us, and we're both hockey buffs. Football season's fully over. Well, we could maybe talk about potentials for the draft and stuff like that, but we're heading into what is my favorite time of year in the hockey season, which is the trade deadline. And there is a new New York Ranger bursting on the scenes, and he has taken the league by storm. So we'll talk about him. We'll talk about trade deadlines. Talk about maybe some basketball. March Madness is coming up. I will stay off my high horse about court storming, even if a guy did get hurt. So that'll be our episode. We'll, this is a terrible opening.
Yeah.
So we'll be.
That is awful.
That's going to be the opening. So thank you on this episode of Short Fat Balding. Okay, first things first. The hockey.
The hockey.
I'm gonna dial in Aspen.com, get you your current NHL standings, because it's a blessing. So currently, the Atlantic Conference, the leader is the Florida Panthers with 82 points. The Boston Bruins second with 82 points. The Panthers get them on the percentage of wins category. And in third place is the Toronto Maple Leafs with 74 points, with the Detroit Red Wings hot on their tail, 7-2-1 over the last 10, and they've won 6 in a row.
Good for them.
Yeah. The
after first round exit, it's
the Metropolitan, as we know, is the New York Rangers atop with 81 points. The Carolina Hurricanes in second with 76 points, and the Philadelphia Flyers in third place with 69 points.
Nice.
Yeah, really. Overall, the Rangers have been the hottest team in the NHL the past 2 weeks. They're 9-1-0 over their last 10, and they've really started tearing into folks. Moving over to the Central Division, I did not know that the Dallas Stars were overtaken, but they are in second place now. The Winnipeg Jets are in first place with 79 points, tied for points, but they have 4 games in hand over Dallas. That's fucking bananas. Oh, they have 4 games. So that's a thing. They've won 4 in a row. Dallas is in a slump right now, lost 2. The Nashville Predators quietly climbing up, have won 6 in a row. They're just 8 points out of Colorado for third place in that division. And then the surprise of the season in the Pacific Division, the Vancouver Canucks have 83 fucking points. They just continue to not lose. They have a plus 51 goal differential. It's insane.
Best in the league, isn't it?
Yep.
No, plus 52. Florida's got plus 52.
Yeah, and that's got to be of late. They've been on a tear. And then Vegas, Edmonton finish out the locked spots there. As far as the wild card goes, Detroit and Tampa Bay in the East, and LA and Nashville in the West. The fact that
As long as the Penguins don't make the fucking
the Penguins
playoffs,
are miles out, dude. They're 10 points out from wild card 1, and they're 7 points out from wild card 2. They've actually fallen below the Washington Capitals.
And they were bad.
Yeah. They are bad. They're 27, 22, and 9. Shout out to the Buffalo Sabres for being an absolute fucking disappointment this year. No?
Shout out to who?
The Buffalo Sabres.
Oh, yeah, naturally.
They were supposed to be good, and they just didn't take that step. Oh, Nico, what am I doing? The Rangers are playing right now.
Yeah, they are. They're playing Columbus again.
Again. In the Garden.
Well, hopefully they can fucking get it together this time. They look like dog shit Sunday.
Yeah, but it was a back-to-back on a tear. It was bound to happen.
Leave it to fucking Columbus, because we always play like ass against Columbus.
The Rangers, I knew they were going to lose because, number one, they play down to their opponents. And number two, they never beat their own records. They always just tie them. Oh my God. There you go.
Yeah.
Everybody gets to hear that game.
What game?
I turned it. Usually my DirecTV is muted, but I pulled up the tab and it was like loud as shit. You could just hear ice and fucking like people hitting. Oh,
I can't hear shit.
Oh, it doesn't go through unless I'm streaming it. Which I'm not.
Yeah, I know.
I will. Give me a second. Go.
There we go. Thank you.
But so speaking of the Rangers, obviously we have a couple things to talk about. Number one is Matt Rempe, however you pronounce it. I think it's Rempe.
Rempe.
Is it Rempe? Okay.
It's Rempe.
Yep. Is he what? 21.
21 years old.
21 years old. Comes into the league. Has I think 11 ice time minutes in 30 something penalty minutes.
He has 15 and 32.
15 and 32. So he's getting double the PIMS as he is ice time. Also, a fucking
total ice time is like 14 or 15, like 32, I want to say, and he has 32 minutes in penalties.
God bless him. And he also
absolute fucking menace.
He also has a goal and an apple, so like he's not useless.
He's also got 4 fights in the 5 games he's played.
Right, and the big thing for people who don't know the game of hockey and they're thinking 4 fights is an astronomical amount of money an astronomical amount of violence for a short time in the league. It's important to note that
look at that fucking shiner.
Yeah, that these fights, the last 3 out of the 4 were old school tough guys coming up to him before the game and saying, "Hey, you know, you want to go?" And
no, all of them were.
I thought the first one was like a legit just duke him out.
Nope, Matt Martin came up to him during warm-ups and was like, "Hey kid, you want to go?"
All right, so then there you go. So all 4 of his fights have just been old timers saying, "Let's do this."
And like, to put that into perspective, the guy that fought him first, Matt Martin, he's like
doesn't even wear a face mask.
He doesn't wear a face mask, and he literally said, like, during an interview after the game, he's like, "I've fought Zdeno Chara.
Yeah.
And this kid is bigger than him."
Yeah. He's long. What is he, 6'7", 240? Or is he 6'8"?
6'7", 241.
Yeah, okay. The Twin Towers, which is weird that they call them that, being a New York team, but
that's strange.
Yeah, but
I'll allow it, I guess.
Are they both 6'7", or is it 6'7" and 6'8"?
Nope, they're both 6'7".
Okay, so
they're 6'7", 241 for Rempe, and I think 6'7", 235 for Edstrom.
And it's funny to hear because Barclay Gaudreau is their centerman, and he's 6'3" himself, so he's not small. by any means.
Mhm.
And I remember when they first called up, he was like, "I never thought that I'd be looking up to my wingmates." Like he's just like, they got 4 inches on him. He's just, hey.
Yeah, like I was um going to that Devils game Thursday. That hit on Nathan Bastian.
It wasn't
We were talking
that
about
bad
it.
of a hit. It was just he's so
We
much
were
bigger than him.
Yeah, we were talking about it. We were watching it while I was at bowling,
Mm-hmm.
and I texted my one of my teammates the next day who's big into hockey, who unfortunately is a Leafs fan. Um,
We all make mistakes.
I was like, "There's going to be no additional penalty for Rempe," and he's like, "That's bullshit." And I go, "You can't fault a guy for being fucking 7 feet tall when he's on his skates."
Right. Like it's not his fault that the natural point of contact is the dude's head because he's that much taller than him.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
No,
and
I absolutely agree.
I said the same thing. Like in real time, it looked a lot worse. These guys are playing at 20, 30 miles an hour, so it looked a lot worse than it was. When they slowed it down, I saw the replay. I immediately was like, no. Like I honestly thought, watching the replay, that the game misconduct was a little overdone. But I get when you see it in real time, it looked really violent. But
fucking poor Nathan Bastian too. Like fucking Trouba laid him out. Not in the next period.
I was gonna say at the end of that game, he didn't even know what fucking year it was.
Yeah, fucking Trouba ran him over, and then fucking Bastian caught a stupid penalty for that. He like charged him down from behind and just put him in a chokehold.
Right. So moving on is the fact that he and I'm sure you can testify to this as well because you've been around the game as long as I have. It's given the Rangers a look that they haven't had since probably Tanner Glass, where they actually have some grit and somebody who's a whole line that's just going to go out there and just be fucking brutal. You know, historically speaking, they've been a skill team who is excellent at puck possession, excellent at skating. They're as soft as baby shit in the rain.
Yep.
And now their top 3 lines are so good that they could finally go with a goon line. And a goon line it is.
Goodrow's not afraid to fucking go toe-to-toe with anybody. Just
for perspective, once again, for people who don't follow the game, and I think I'm going to use this as an advertisement without James here to talk about the Cincinnati Bengals for 45 minutes. We can really get into some other stuff.
Thank God.
The game of hockey is something that I think you should watch. And a lot of people who listen to this podcast are big football fans, and I think there's a correlation 1-to-1 between hockey and football. People enjoy football. One of the things they enjoy about it is its violence. The other thing that they enjoy about it is the toughness, and the other thing that they enjoy about it is the excitement. And you get all those 3 at about triple the speed by watching a hockey game, and there's way less commercials. So this is my advertisement for that. But also, so Barclay Goodrow, the toughest thing, and this is the segue. The toughest thing I've ever seen in my fucking life is Barclay Goodrow. This dude, took a hit that was so bad, a literal piece of his jaw fell out of his mouth. We all thought it was a tooth, and then he, in the interview, was like, that was my tooth. He didn't say it was my fucking tooth, but he basically was like, let's just say that wasn't my tooth. So we know it was a piece of his jaw. He had his jaw wired. He was eating, what was he saying? Like milkshakes, right? Like veggie milkshakes?
Pretty much, stuff? Yeah. You mean a smoothie?
Yeah. The dude missed what, 1 game?
A single game.
A single game. Came out, put the full plastic cage on, mouth wired fucking shut, out there playing hockey with a piece of his jaw just no longer part of his life. Just said, I don't want to be a part of this anymore, and gave him the fucking eviction notice. Just said bye. And so,
like, I'm really glad that the Rangers have this fucking grittiness to them now, and a big character in that is fucking Ryan Lindgren too.
Right. Well, I've noticed, especially since they've called Rempe up, the whole team has gotten an edge to him. Like, I've seen Kreider get a little bit nasty. Even Laffy's getting in people's faces. Trocheck's gotten even more fucking douchey, which is a great thing because he's probably the best chirper on the team.
100%.
And so when you have, that's what hockey, what having a tough guy in a hockey team can bring. It gives you an edge. because you know that you can back it up. You're not just going to get dropped out there without any recompense. So it makes them tougher. They're driving the net. They're bodying people. They're not being pussies. Um, so it's a good thing. It's a good thing for the
As
game.
much as you hate him, the rest of us love him. Jacob Trouba.
No, dude, he's had a monster season. He's been unreal this year.
He's had a great season.
I can't bitch about anything. I really
been his biggest hater for like the last however many years since they signed him.
2 years, 3 years, I think.
Oh no, it's been longer than that, I think.
I don't know, man. I thought I'll look it up while you talk.
But just having a player like that too, who just he has to defend himself more than fucking anybody because god damn it, he plays the game hard, he plays it fast, and he plays it right. Like when you see him take some of these shots at these guys, they're always clean, and everyone and their brother bitches about it because if they had a player like that on their team, they would have nothing to bitch about. So
This is his 6th year.
for guys like, yeah, I was gonna say it's been a while.
Also, I'd like to interject
for
before you
guys like-
continue. I'm no
Yeah, go ahead.
longer a Jacob Trouba hater. I had no idea he went to the University of Michigan.
Dude,
I didn't look him up.
God, no.
I didn't know, dude. I didn't even follow college hockey back then. Give me a fucking break.
I still don't follow. I don't follow college hockey.
Either way, dude. Continue on what you were saying. Ryan Trouba's fucking great, or fucking Jacob Trouba's fucking great.
Like just the grittiness of the players that these guys have now. Like fucking Ryder's a rat fuck. Trocheck is just a fucking menace. Trouba is the quintessential. I don't even know what to call him, but
he's your classic
plays hard,
hockey
he
defenseman.
plays well.
He's like what you think of when you think of old school
100%.
defenseman.
Yeah, he is your classic defenseman, and then you've got Rempe, fucking 6'7", just wants to beat the fuck out of people. Adam Edstrom, fucking also 6'7", and they bring size, but they bring speed along with it.
Right, and they've also balanced out the whole lineup because you've got, especially on the D end, almost every D pairing is the exact same. You got your top D pair, Lindgren and Fox. You got gritty ass Lindgren and beautifully puck controlled offensive defenseman Adam Fox.
The quarterback.
Exactly. Second defensive pairing, you got Trouba. Miller is much more offensively minded. He used to be a wing, so that allows Miller to dive into the offense while Jacob Trouba plays a really solid D.
Also 6'5".
Right. And then you have the third pairing is Braden Schneider and Eric Gustafson, which Gustafson, once again, he quarterbacked the power play when Adam Fox was hurt. Offensive defenseman, and Schneider's a rat bastard. So,
Yep.
It's a pretty well evened out defensive effort that they have going on, and every single line has a scumbag as far as I'm concerned. Chris Kreider on the first line, Vinny Trocheck on the second line, Jimmy Vesey can be a scumbag, and then obviously Barclay Gaudreau. I haven't seen. Is Will Cooley's big enough? Is he like an asshole? Does he get gritty? I don't.
Oh yeah, he leads the league in hits among rookies.
All right, good. Yeah, so fuck those people. Yeah, so there you go. That's a pretty nasty third line too. Cooley, Brodzinski, and Vesey.
Yeah, absolutely.
But for other people who don't necessarily care about one specific hockey team, the best player in the world right now is Nathan MacKinnon. He plays for the Colorado Avalanche, and I don't know if you were privy to his January, Nico, but it was fucking unbelievable.
I was not.
Okay, so let me pull up his stats. Because there was I got personally beat by Nathan MacKinnon in fantasy. Just him.
Yeah, that checks out.
Tyler has him on his team, and I was like pretty confident in that matchup. No, because
yeah, I've got Tyler this week.
Yeah, because Nathan McKinnon just decided to go unconscious. But who else is on that team? Man, it's Gabriel Landeskog.
McKinnon, I think he's on the IR.
Yeah, he's had a rough couple of years with injuries. Okay, so there was only 3 games in the month of January that he didn't score a goal. He had 4 games of 4 or more points, 1 game of 4
Jesus.
goals. Yeah. And overall, he finished out the month of January with 17 goals, 20 assists in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games.
Perfect.
So that's
Also, speaking of players having ridiculous months, we are 2 days away from
Mika March.
our favorite month of the year.
Mika
Our
March.
favorite month of the year.
Mika March is coming.
Mika March is coming.
And for those of you who are mathematicians, that's over 3 points. Over 3 points a game.
Ridiculous.
And also for those of you who don't know what points are, it is the combination of offensive statistics between goals and assists.
What was his plus minus during that?
His plus minus during that period was 11.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's actually dumb. I'm looking through the rest of his months now. The closest he got was 7 in November. Or no, yeah, November. It's January, dude. He just was like, all right, dude, new year, new me.
Yeah, right?
He's a point per game this month. He's got 14 points in, I think, 11 games.
Jesus. Fuck, man.
But he hasn't been scoring much. He's only got 4 goals. He's got 10 apples.
Either way.
I mean, yeah, he's contributing. Like I don't care. Like nobody cared about how many goals Panarin scored when he was on his.
Did you like my little pickup of Nichushkin?
Yeah, I did that. Yeah. No, that was yeah. I saw that you snagged.
Apparently, he's slated to come back in like a week.
What's funny is I looked him up too. I was like, "When the fuck?" But then I saw that he went on like the substance abuse list, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know." I didn't look any further than that because I was gonna grab him too, and I was like, "Nah." Then I saw you grab him. I was like, "Fuck!" And I looked it up further. I was like, "God damn! I just should have looked one more goddamn article." I was so mad. But I saw that you swiped up Gino too.
Oh yeah, well, how could I not when he's just sitting there?
Well, I mean, I dropped him because he's only getting 1.7 a game.
Either way, he's still top 30 in the league.
Yeah. My whole roster as of right now averages 2 points per outing.
I don't know what my 2024 stats.
Yeah.
Gino's at 1.8. Seth Jarvis is at 1.9. Joel Farabee 1.7. Other than that, I'm pretty much over 2.
Yeah. No, I mean the league is between me, you, and Pat. Really.
Fuck Pat.
I know.
Pat doesn't deserve this. He doesn't know anything.
I hope he listens.
I hope he does too. He doesn't know shit about hockey. And he's just like, haha, these guys sound good.
Oh, I was so confused for a second. I'm looking at the schedule, and on February 3rd, it said that he lost 4-3 in a shootout to MCD. I was like, who the fuck is MCD? And I was realizing it's McDavid because he was in the All-Star game. They count that.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So have you followed much for the trade deadline? I know we talked about Frank Vetrano and Adam Henrique, but have you heard the whisperings?
That's about the only thing I've really heard.
Well, a new rumor caught fire today, and that was that Chris Drury is going to go back and grab Tarasenko from Ottawa.
Tarasenko and then get Vetrano back with Adam Henrique. And I guarantee you the entire state of New Jersey loses their fucking minds. I guarantee it. because Adam Henrique was a Devil.
Right.
So if the Rangers end up with Adam Henrique and then just fucking are lighting shit up with Igor and Jonathan Quick at 37 years old. No, I think he's 38 now.
Yeah, I think he is too.
Like,
Adam Henrique is in the top 5 names available at the trade deadline.
yeah.
I didn't realize that. Well, it makes sense. The Penguins are kind of out of it because I guess Jake Gensel's on that list too.
Oh, really? Pittsburgh's got him up for trade?
Yeah, he's on the block.
He's been on IR, though, hasn't he?
I think so. I think he's had at least this year. You want to hear the Oilers are so fucking they're an enigma, dude. Oilers' biggest need, a middle six winger. They don't even need like somebody good. Just like somebody that can hold their own when Draisaitl, Evander Kane, and Connor McDavid are on the ice.
Right.
Just somebody that's not going to run
Talk
a
about
negative.
the fucking emergence of Zach Hyman, too.
Right. Also, Stuart Skinner for president. But dude, the Rangers were in the Zegras trade rumors for a while, but that's died down.
Yeah.
Dude, right now they're saying the Canes. I'd throw up. I would actually fucking throw up. I did not want to see that dude.
For what?
Brady Shea and Vasily Ponomaryov or whatever. However you pronounce that last
Ooh.
name. Brady Shea, a
Yeah.
2024 first round, and Vasily Ponomaryov. I don't know how to pronounce that name.
I not a name I'm familiar with.
Yeah, it's gotta be a prospect.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's crazy is it felt like the Ducks just started a rebuild a couple years ago, and now they're just like throwing it to the Wolves and saying, "Nah, that didn't go well. Start again." Because Vetrano's been like unreal for them, and obviously Trevor Zegras was their organization. Like he was like all they had. They're like shining diamond.
Yeah.
So,
and now they've got like names like Mason McTavish and there's another one I can't.
I mean,
remember his name.
if they get rid of Frank Vetrano, Adam Henrique, and Trevor Zegras, like that's there's nothing.
Their whole team.
There's nothing left.
No.
I didn't even know half these people. I'm reading like the Buzz articles and stuff, and I never even thought like half these people would even be options. Like people are saying like Marc-Andre Fleury and UC Saros aren't going to be traded. Like duh. Like why would you trade UC Saros? Like
Yeah, especially if you're Nashville.
apparently Jacob DeBrusk.
I mean, you've got guys like he's worried about a trade.
He's worried about his future with the Bruins. Yeah.
Interesting.
They're saying that Tyson Berry's the one on the block for the Predators. He's a solid defenseman. I would get Tyson Berry. That wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, I don't think he really fills a need for us though.
No, he doesn't. I'm just saying for somebody else, like it's a solid trade.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What other big names are on there?
Well, obviously you got Tarasenko, Jake DeBrusk.
Yeah.
Steve Yzerman sounded like a buyer.
For the Wings?
Yeah, but who they gonna go after?
And who are they gonna
I mean, Patrick Kane's been like the old Patrick Kane of late. Alex DeBrinket's having a fucking monster year.
Yeah.
Obviously, they have Dylan Larkin.
I mean, he's kind of mellowed out.
Yeah, but even then, for like
start to the season.
But even then, for like who he is, he's still having a good year.
Oh yeah.
I guess they have a shit defense. They're averaging 3.15 goals against per game. That's pretty bad. Logan Couture. Nope, he said he doesn't want to move. So
He's San Jose, yeah.
yeah. Man, those teams are bad. You think he'd want to be out?
Yeah, but then you've got the guys that are like, I want to play for one team my whole career and not just fucking bounce from city to city.
I don't take into account the fact that like he probably has like wife and kids that have like, they have like lives in the community and shit.
Right.
I cannot believe that anybody would even think that Marc-Andre Fleury. I guess maybe to chase a cup because like Minnesota's trash this year. But like, why else would
Are they
Marc-Andre
that bad?
Fleury? Yeah, dude, they're done.
Who else is the goalie in Minnesota?
I actually don't have an answer for you. Yeah, they're in 1, 2, 3. They're in 6th place in the Central. They only have 62 points. They're 28, 25, and 6.
Hmm.
Bruins seek a stick defender. No, they would never. This headline said trade.
What?
It says trade Linus Ullmark? Question mark.
I mean, and just run with Sway, I guess.
Well, I mean that's the luxury that the Bruins have. Like, which fucking potential Vezina winning goalie do you want? But
right, when they play every other game, I don't think that really bodes well for them.
I just figured that Linus would be their franchise. I didn't think they'd go Swayman.
I know you think we can't afford it, but
they're looking for a center and they're looking for a defenseman. They don't have any picks. So like he's like their best. Him and DeBrusque are like their best leverage points.
Yeah. I mean, they really have no other option. Because offensively, they're fine. I mean, minus the center that I guess they need.
That tandem is fucking disgusting. The tandem.
Oh yeah, between
Swayman and Ullmark
Swayman and Ullmark.
5 versus 5 save percentage is .933. Overall save percentage is .914. Their 5B5 high danger save percentage is .864. And their overall high danger is .837. They have only allowed 95 goals in 5v5, and they've only allowed 150 goals overall for the year. They are in the top 5 in every statistical category for goalies.
Yep.
All right, dude. I'm so sick. Can I just say something? I'm gonna catch some flack for this. I'm so fucking sick of Boston. I had to deal. We had to deal with the Patriots for fucking 20 years. You can't just go. You can't just be a fucking shit sports town for like 5. You got to go from the Patriots being perennial fucking Super Bowl contenders to now you have the Bruins and the fucking Celtics just dominating their leagues. Okay, the Red Sox are down. Oh, boo-hoo. Are you fucking kidding me?
They were down for 86 years.
Like, there is no reason that they should get 6 Super Bowls, 2 Stanley Cups, and I'm pretty sure they're going to get an NBA championship again because they got one like during that fucking middle 2000s period.
Yeah.
I mean, at one point in time, the city of Boston had Tom Brady, Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Zdeno Chara.
Huh? What? Are we just talking Boston sports in general?
Boston sports in general. I'm saying Zdeno Chara,
okay,
David Ortiz, Manny Ramirez. All of these people were played for the same city.
Pedro Martinez.
Right. They all played for the same city. These are all Hall of Famers for their respective sports. Instant. No debate.
Yep.
In the same city at the same time. That's not fair. As a New York sports fan, all we have is the Yankees. That's it. That's all we got. Rangers have won a few cups, but not since 1994.
They've won 4.
And before that, it was a long while. The Islanders, they won their 4 in a row. I think it was like
1947.
Yeah. The Islanders, they won their 4 in a row in the fucking 70s. That's it. I mean, the Devils have been okay recently, but I don't count them because they legit are a New Jersey team. We all know the story of the Buffalo Bills. I mean, the Giants have been like the one shining beacon in the mid-2010s, 2005 to 2020 era. Because the Jets are just a fucking dumpster fire. What?
Don't give the Giants that much credit.
Well, they had those 2 Super Bowls, what I'm saying. Like, outside of like
in 2007 and 2011.
Yeah, well, the Yankees' last World Series was in 2009, man. Like, New York's been struggling.
Yeah, true.
I mean, and in that time, Boston won 6. If we go by that standard, in 20 years, right? We'll go 2000 to 2020. New York won
Mhm.
3 championships, and Boston won they won the 6. No, what? How many did Tom win in New England? 5. It was 5 with New England, 1 with Tampa Bay, right?
No, 6 with New England.
Oh, so he won 7. All right, fuck me. So he won 6 with
Yeah,
New.
he individually has more Super Bowls than the next highest
Team.
team,
Yeah.
which is Pittsburgh.
All right. So Tom gets you 6. I'm pretty sure the Sox won twice, if not 3 times.
They won in 2007
They definitely won in 2000 fucking whatever. Yeah, 2007, whatever year
or 2004.
Was that the year we blew the 3-1 lead?
2007. Yes. 2004, 2007, and I think 2011.
So there's 3.
Or 2013.
Uh,
It's either 11 or 13. I know it's an odd number year.
the Bruins won at least 2. They might have won 3. And you just look up the Celtics because they're the only team I'm not confident in. They won in 2008, so they also won 1. So that's 6, 9, 12, 13. 13 championships in 20 years. Suck my ass, dude.
Right.
And I'm not saying you don't deserve it. Like, I like the city of Boston. It's one of my favorites. If I could move anywhere in the country, it'd be to Boston. Just like give somebody else a chance, you know?
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Give somebody else a chance.
Just fucking.
I'll let you have 1. You can have 1 constant good team. You don't need fucking 3.
Exactly. Fuck. It's just infuriating at this point.
What? How well Boston or like franchises are run and how dysfunctional New York franchises are?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Well,
no, I know.
I'll tell you right now, one of those problems is the owner of the Knicks and the Rangers.
Yep. The other is the GM for the New York Yankees.
Yeah, he's overstayed his he's overstayed his welcome. I mean, he brought us a fucking World Series. He's been around forever, right?
Since 2000, I think.
So I think that he is just riding the wave of like nostalgia. Yeah, he's a 4 times World Series champion as general manager. 98, 99, 2000, 2009. He was the assistant GM in 96. So like, yeah, he's riding the wave of nostalgia. He's done fuck all in 10 years or almost 15 years. No, yeah, this summer.
Right.
If they don't win this year, it's 15 years. They haven't even. I don't even think they've gotten to a World Series since then. If I remember correctly.
I don't believe that they have.
Right. I don't. Let me look. Wikipedia will tell me how many times that they've won the pennant. No, they haven't. Their last AL pennant was in 2009. So, yeah. So they haven't sniffed near the success that is expected in the Bronx, and he still has a job. I don't know. Especially after last year's collapse, dude. I don't know, man.
I mean that's the first time that Aaron Boone hasn't won 100 games as the Yankees GM.
Yeah.
Or the Yankees coach, I guess.
Right. Well, you said Boone, yeah, their skipper. Their manager.
Skipper, yeah.
As they are called.
Yes, that one. Not the GM, just the manager.
Dude, I wish somebody would just punch James Dolan in the face. Maybe he'd forget. Maybe he'd forget that he owns my fucking favorite team. Miserable.
Both of them.
I can't get on that soapbox because I'll be here all fucking night. what he's done. I mean, for the most part, he used to. I mean, the Rangers are a victim of their own success when it comes to James Dolan. He used to leave them the fuck alone, and then they got good.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh wait, but for the most part, he's just turned the Knicks into the dumpster fire that they were. Now, I will say this: he's been hands off ever since that drama. I don't know if you remember it, but it was like a Knicks legend that he got in a fight with at the Garden and kicked him out, and it was a whole fucking thing where he was there. People were like, he basically had to go to both leagues and justify keeping his teams. And since then, I don't know if you've noticed, but the Rangers and the Knicks have been on an upswing because that event occurred in 2019. So that's a good thing.
I think that was the year I made the bet with my buddy Jared that the Rangers would win the Cup by 2024. So if that this year and next year.
Okay. But he's definitely one of the worst owners in sports.
Yeah.
Dude, this wind. Do you hear this wind?
Yeah, I do. Trust me.
Holy shit. I almost never hear it over my headphones, and I hear it now. Where you don't see much in your work, right? Like, there's not like windows to the outside.
Oh yeah, no, I can't fucking see anything.
Okay, well there was like a monsoon today around like 3:00, and it was so bad and so loud that like everybody in the PM office at work, like we like heard it over our headphones because we all like usually like just sit in our computers and like listen to podcasts or whatever. And you see everybody like kind of simultaneously like turn down their music or like pull their headphones out, and we look out the window, and the rain is literally coming down at a 45-degree angle, and you could not see like the building across the street. It was insane.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I was like, huh. Just all right.
Yeah.
You don't follow much basketball, do you?
Not really, no.
Yes. I gotta get Nando on here. He's gonna be my.
Oh, there's the wind.
He's gonna be my expert
for the NBA. Yeah, he'd be the one to call.
Yeah, he knows the most. Well, is there any NFL news that you've heard? I've heard that
not.
Josh Jacobs might go to the Chargers, which would be.
I've also heard ties of Saquon to the Chargers. I guess they're just looking for another 1-2 punch for Eckler, unless they're letting Eckler go.
Have you heard that they might be pushing for Brock Bowers? Chargers listed
over Gerald Everett.
Yeah, Charles listed as betting favorite to select Brock Bowers.
Huh. Yep. What pick do the Chargers have?
5th. Which it's probably going to be. It's going to be quarterback, wide receiver, tight end. I think you guys should get linemen, but that's beside that. What do I know? You know.
I don't.
I mean, it's not. The Charger situation isn't as dire as New York's, but
yeah, the Giants need an offensive lineman, but like I said before, they've had too many experimental offensive linemen for them to just not pan out or not be with the team anymore, and I'm frankly quite tired of it.
Well, yeah. All right, let's see ESPN's Mel Kiper round 1 NFL mock draft. Number 1, Chicago Bears, Caleb Williams, as we all know.
Yep.
Justin Fields to Minnesota is the whispers. Which
to back up Kirkless?
Why would you trade your quarterback in division though? You know, kind of.
Yeah.
Wouldn't do it. Yo, I might hate the Hurricanes, but oh my, that's the craziest goal I've ever seen in my life. Did you see that?
Off his fucking face mask.
Oh, I might hate the Hurricanes, but the black jerseys with the Hurricane like flag jersey is fucking sick.
Yep.
All right, so Washington Commanders second pick, Jaden Daniels. Okay.
Okay.
I honestly thought they were going to give their boy there another year. I thought he did.
Mac?
Mac?
Or wait,
No.
I'm thinking the Patriots. They have the third pick.
Yeah, no, who... What's the fucking...
Who? What team? I'll tell you.
The Commanders.
Sam Howell?
Yes, Sam Howell. I thought they'd give him a shot. I mean, they still may, but I feel like you don't go up and grab a quarterback number 2 overall and not want to play him.
Mm-hmm.
New England, Drake May. I've said that since fucking day one that either him or the Giants is going to.
I have heard whispers about the Giants trading up with the Patriots to take Drake May.
Yeah, I knew that he was going to go to one of those two teams. He fits into both those systems really well. They both those teams need a pro style quarterback. So
also, I did just see a fucking former, I want to say, first round pick quarterback played maybe a season or 2 in the league. Say that Drake May is just a more athletic. He's a more athletic Mason Rudolph with less talent and less accuracy.
Who was this?
Burt Benkert.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I don't know who you are, so shut up.
Right.
The Arizona Cardinals taking Marvin Harrison Jr. That's actually a brilliant pick. They have no fucking wide receivers out there, so it sucks that he'll go to a market that
in Arizona.
Yeah. What do they got?
Hold on.
Am I out of pocket for saying that? Am I out of line? Roster. Wide receivers are Danielle Arias, Andre Bachelia, Dan Chisna, Caden Davis, Greg Dortch, Rondale Moore, Zach Pascal, Jeff Smith, and Michael Wilson. I don't know a single person.
Rondale Moore.
Yeah, but over Marvin Harrison, dude, like they need something.
Right.
It's just, it sucks. I hate when really, really good players like that go to shitty markets.
Yeah.
Like Arizona had such an ass sports market.
I thought they had Marquise Brown.
No. Oh my god.
That was aggressive. What?
Mel Kiper Jr. saying that the Los Angeles Chargers are going to take J.C. Latham.
No.
He said, and I quote, "Here's a big, literally, deviation from my debut mock draft. When I projected the Chargers to take tight end Brock Bowers in January. That was, however, before they had hired Jim Harbaugh as their head coach, and we know from Harbaugh's time with the 49ers and at Michigan, he wants to build through the line, which means starting with 300-pounders. The 360-pound Latham started 27 games at right tackle in college, which is where he could slot in for L.A. He admits it's a bit of a reach. He's the 22nd overall player on his big board, but he's a nasty run blocker. New York Giants, Roma Dunze.
Wide receiver out of Washington.
Yeah.
I've seen him along with Malik Neighbors as like the big 2 names.
Right, and this is all assuming that they don't trade to get Drake May, right?
Yes.
Right.
If they stay at 6, that kind of seems to be the consensus. It's either that or they go with Joe Alt.
Yeah, the next pick is Tennessee Titans, Joe Alt.
That seems to be the consensus, is either they take one of those 2 wide receivers or Joe Alt.
Man, if I was them, I mean, you can pluck a good receiver later in the draft. Man, those like,
yeah, I mean,
what's the word I want to use? Those
look at what
franchise-changing offensive linemen, man. They're hard to get.
Yeah. I mean, look at what they got with Wan'Dale Robinson and Jalen Hyatt. I mean, they were 2nd and 3rd round picks.
Right.
Granted, they haven't been utilized all that much, but the Giants' last first round wide receiver is no longer with the team and doesn't see the field. So
Dallas Turner, outside linebacker, going to the Falcons. Malik
okay.
Neighbors, wide receiver out of LSU, going to the Bears at number 9. Brock Bowers falling to 10 to go to the Jets.
Yikes.
That would be fucking huge for the Jets, though.
For the Jets, yeah, absolutely.
That would suck for Brock Bowers because the Jets are a fucking dumpster fire. But
True.
the Minnesota Vikings at 11 taking Jared Verse.
I don't know who that is.
He's a defensive end for the Florida State. I don't really know. Like I only know like the big defensive names. I know offensive players a lot better than I know defensive players in college. Denver Broncos taking JJ McCarthy.
I feel like that's a reach. I feel like he's late first round, early second round.
Yeah, but they're basically saying because they're gonna cut Russell Wilson and they're gonna have a void in the depth chart, and he's already used to running like a pro style offense from Michigan, so
I guess.
I do agree. I mean,
That
they're
definitely
also
feels like a
saying
reach for him.
they're also saying that I say they, it's Mel Kiper, but he's also considering the coach and how Sean Payton like loves to mold quarterbacks. And so like McCarthy has the intangibles, and he thinks that Payton might take a risk just being like, I am a fantastic quarterback coach, so I'll make him the quarterback he needs to be. He already has like the intangibles that I need in a quarterback, basically, is what he's trying to say.
It's understandable.
The Raiders take Byron Murphy the second, defensive tackle out of Texas. A big D tackle would help them overall. Let Max Crosby kind of run free.
Mm-hmm.
New Orleans Saints take Olu Fashanu. I don't know. Offensive tackle, Penn State. The Colts take a corner, Terrion Arnold. That's the same. Oh, okay. The Seahawks take a guard, Troy Fautanu. The Jaguars take a cornerback, Quinyon Mitchell. Bengals take an offensive tackle, which they fucking need offensive linemen, so that's a smart fucking move.
Mm-hmm.
Never understand how that organization can consistently have like above average quarterbacks and just be like, you got it, right?
Figure it out.
You don't need
Here
protection. Cooper DeJean, cornerback for the Rams. Steelers take Nate Wiggins, cornerback. A lot of fucking secondary players going.
Yeah, it's deep for secondary this year. Like the line, both sides of the line are not all that deep this year.
The Dolphins take a center. The Eagles take a linebacker, which they so desperately need. So, whoa.
What?
I just don't like what I'm reading here. Philadelphia Eagles select Laiatu. I have no hope of pronouncing Pacific Islander names.
There.
Outside linebacker UCLA, but this is the first thing I read. This week is huge for Latu, who medically retired from football due to a neck injury when he was at Washington in 2021.
What? And they're just like, yeah, here you go. I mean, look at the other Pacific or Pacific Islander. There we go.
I was like, Pacific lineman? What? I never heard of that.
The Pacific Islander. The Pacific Islander, who is also a lineman.
Right.
That the Eagles took a chance on.
I mean, yeah, he was a rugby player.
I mean, yeah.
So he wasn't like, didn't have like a broken neck, you know?
True.
The Houston Texans, Tyler Guyton, offensive tackle. I mean, that's what they're going to do. The Texans are going to build up all around CJ Stroud because they fucking hit
100%.
They just hit the fucking lottery with him. So, Dallas Cowboys go with an offensive tackle. Green Bay Packers go with an offensive tackle. Buccaneers go with Keon Coleman. That's not bad because I mean, obviously, like their receiving core is aging. Cardinals take Darius Robinson, the defensive lineman. The Bills take a wide receiver.
Who?
Brian Thomas Jr. says with Gabe Davis likely to sign elsewhere in free agency, the Bills have to find a number 2 wideout this offseason.
I've heard Gabe Davis linked to the Giants.
Really?
Because it's still up in the air on whether or not Sterling Shepard stays. So they need another slot guy. I mean, he fits a need, and Dable loves them.
Yeah, Pro Football Network. New York Giants free agency predictions. New York signs Gabe Davis, Kevin Dotson, and Azeez Al-Shahir.
Ooh, another Azeez on the team? Or did they get rid of Azeez Ojulari?
I don't know. The only Azeez I know is Azeez Ansari. No?
They're both spelled the same, too. But I do know who you're talking about.
Okay.
It's A-Z-E.
E-E-Z.
It's A-Z-E-Z, yeah.
Whereas Azeez Ansari, I think, is A-Z-I-Z.
It is.
After the Kenny... No, this is... Where the fuck is the... I want to see what they say about signing... They don't say anything. They literally have little bits about signing... Or here. After the Kenny Golladay signing failed miserably in New York, the Giants are still looking for a talent at wide receiver. Gabe Davis shined at times with the Buffalo Bills, and the Giants head coach Brian Daboll worked with Davis in Buffalo before becoming New York's head coach. Davis is likely looking for both a payday and an increased role with his next team in free agency. New York would be able to meet both of those needs while also reuniting Davis with his former OC. All right. I could see that.
I could see that. I mean, I like Gabe Davis. I think obviously he fills a need because they're underutilizing their wide receivers.
Right.
And when you've got a question mark at who's going to be your quarterback, you kind of want someone who's been proven to step up in big games and big moments.
I'm gonna go off rails here, but how are we 22 and a half minutes into this game and still haven't put a fucking puck past Elvis Merzlikins? There's not an answer.
That's all I got for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It's just fucking ridiculous, man. It seems the Rangers play down, bro. How are they gonna sit there and beat the Dallas Stars in an absolute? I mean, they didn't beat the Dallas Stars. Igor Shesterkin beat the Dallas Stars, but either way,
they just dick down fucking New Jersey.
Yeah, and they've outshot him 17-10, dude. Elvis Merzlikins gets up for the Rangers, dude. I swear to God.
Everybody gets up for the Rangers.
I know. I have a couple friends who are Jersey.
We saw it with fucking Louis Domingue last year.
Yeah, I have a couple friends who are Jersey fans, and I tell them all the time, they talk so much shit when the Devils beat the Rangers, and I'm like, Rangers fans don't give a fucking shit about the Devils, right? Like, you know that? You're aware that this is a one-sided rivalry?
we really do not care.
I was like, MSG plays it up because they have coverage for both teams, but the Rangers don't fucking care. I would say the Rangers' biggest rival is probably like the Penguins.
No, it was like
right during like
5-10 years
Sidney
ago.
Crosby days.
But yeah, 5 to 10 years ago, sure, but
now it's the Canes.
At the moment, it is New Jersey and the Canes. Yeah,
I was gonna say the Canes are a fucking thorn in my side, bro. I hate every time I see that fucking jersey on the ice. The Rangers just don't like red and black teams. All right, well, that was a full coverage of the mock draft. Have you seen any of the previews for NCAA Football 25, dude? That shit looks dope.
No, I haven't. I mean, I haven't played a football game since Madden 08, so.
Well, I guess they're working.
Yay, I guess.
Well, yeah, but I mean, some of the stuff, I guess, in terms of like getting the whole franchise kind of rebooted, sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's super dope, and also they're incorporating NIL, and they're incorporating, like in the past, they're incorporating it where you can basically play your college career and then draft, like bring your player straight into Madden.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's fucking sick. And I guess they're going to have every FBS school, and then there's going to be a DLC for the FCS schools, which I think is cool. I love when those those smaller schools are represented.
Yeah.
So That's dope. I really hope they do a college basketball game because playing March Madness was always really fun. But
Oh yeah.
I'll use one of my subscriptions to play. I'm not buying those games. Like it'll be on Game
Yeah, right.
Pass, and I'll call it a day. Um, but speaking of games, are you ready for our quiz?
Yep, I'm ready.
You guys have sports books, right? You guys have accounts, FanDuel and shit.
Oh yeah.
I actually I went over and counted how many I have. It's not pretty.
It's well, I mean that's
Fucking
it's
degen.
he's a legitimate degenerate, and that's good. Every podcast needs a degenerate, and we have a Nieko, so that's good. The important thing is that for people like you, Nieko, we now have a new sponsor that is partnering with the podcast. BetStamp is your one-stop shop for all of your sports books in one location. Now, I know that we went through the sign-up process, and it was really, really easy. You just go on, you link up all your accounts, so like your MGM, your Caesars, your FanDuel, your DraftKings, your Underdog, whatever other was it?
Rivers.
Prize Picks.
Prize
Bet
Picks. That's
Rivers.
the other one. Yeah, Bet Rivers. Yeah, any of those. And you link them through the BetStamp app, and it'll give you the best odds, all your tickets, everything right there in one convenient place to check it out. So, say you wanted to do the crime statistics lock of the week, you can go in and you can go to that game and you can see which book is offering the best odds for it, which one has the cool parlay, blah blah blah, various things that you want to check out, and you can then go into that book, make that bet, and then BetStamp will keep that bet slip in the app for you to track right there, so that way you don't have to go into each app and check on that for you. So when you use multiple sports books, you can ensure you always get access to the best available odds, which is key to the successful sports betting, even if you're James, because he's not good at that. If you want to take advantage of these benefits and support the Short Fat Bald brand, you can sign up for your sportsbook content at signupexpert.com/SFB. Nieko, I got that right?
Yep, you did it.
Nailed it. Cool. So yeah, signupexpert.com/SFB, the initials of Short Fat Bald, and you can go and sign up. Use the link, get the promos. I believe they're doing promos like a $10 match and things like that for all the sports books. So you go in, you link up for as many as you can, and you help us out, you help yourself out, and you go ahead and make yourself some money. And also, if you do win the crime statistics lock of the week, you have to mail us a beer. That's a new clause I'm writing in. What do you guys say?
I'll allow it.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so make sure you email us if you do
fair.
win, and we'll tell you what kind of beer we want. We'll give you the PO box and mail that to, and that's that. But yeah, so once again, that's signupexpert.com/SFB to sign up for all your sports books via BetStamp. There is a website and there is a mobile app, Apple or Android. So go ahead and sign up now and start making that money. Okay, so today's trivia is brought to you by Sporkle.com. Sporkle.com.
Can I see the quiz?
You can. Tiny bit of
As much as I would love to watch this Rangers game.
Windows, go play.
There we go.
Okay, so you see the cookie commercial.
Yep, I do.
So, anyway, Sporkle is a website that it's like Nieko and I used to spend countless hours
Hours.
playing random quizzes. You can make your own if you want to go on there. We have one that we made that is retro hockey logos.
Defunct NHL logos,
Yep,
yes.
defunct NHL franchises and their logos. So that's a fun one.
Can I try and run through this myself?
Yeah, for sure. So
All right.
if you need help, you can just buzz in and then I'll try. But,
Yeah, I got you. Yep.
So the quiz today is one team MLB Hall of Famers. Can you match the MLB Hall of Famers to the only team franchise that they played for? It's going to be an 8-minute quiz, and there are 21 answers. So let's get her started. Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Chipper Jones is the Orioles.
Okay. Chipper Jones. So
Drag and drop, okay. And then Robin Yount is the Brewers.
Robin what? Oh,
Robin Yount. It's is
oh,
the
I see.
Brewers.
It's lined
Jackie
up that way.
Robinson.
Okay.
Yeah. Carl Yastrzemski is the Giants. Todd Helton. Hold on. I'm gonna go in like from the top down so you don't
Okay.
get fucked up. Tony Gwynn is the Padres.
Okay.
Move. Oh fuck! It moved everyone up.
Yeah, it does. It moves everybody up.
Fuck. All right. So we'll go from the bottom up, I guess.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, actually,
So
you
the
just want to do the
Yankees.
team. You want to do the Let's say we'll go with
All
the
right.
teams. So give me the
All
Yankee.
right.
Who's the
So
Yankee? Joe DiMaggio.
Yankee is Joe DiMaggio.
Thank you.
100%.
White
Sox. Let's see here.
Oh, I can lock them. You can do it. I didn't realize.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right. So
White Sox.
Carl Yastrzemski's.
Don't know. Twins is Kirby Puckett.
Twins is Kirby Puckett. Okay.
I think it's either Twins or.
Isn't Craig Biggio the Astros?
Why did you lock? I'm an idiot. Move Chipper Jones to the Braves.
Okay.
And Brooks Robinson is the Orioles.
Thank you, Rob.
Tony Gwynn is the Dodgers, obviously. Tony Gwynn is the Padres.
Is Craig Biggio, is he
Mike
the
Schmidt.
Astros?
Craig Biggio is the Astros, yes.
Okay.
Schmidt.
Okay.
Lock Robin Yount. Yeah. Mike Schmidt is the Phillies.
Is Todd Helton the Rockies?
Todd Helton is the Rockies.
Yeah, see, I know people, dude.
The Cubs is Ernie Banks. Cardinals, I want to say, is Bob Gibson.
I'll leave that unlocked in case.
Willie Stargell is the Pirates. Edgar Martinez is the Mariners.
Did you want Kirby Puckett locked on the White Sox?
No. George Brett is the Royals, though.
Okay. Johnny Bench, you said was somebody?
Johnny Bench is the Reds. It's like those old-timey Red teams that I don't know. Like I'm stuck. Like I know Bob Gibson, Bob Feller, and
Isn't Bob Gibson the guy with the 2 broken knees?
I don't know. But can you move Edgar Martinez to the Mariners?
Edgar Martinez to the Mariners.
And now I'm kind of stuck.
Okay.
Can you submit guesses, or will that
maybe
fuck everything up?
I think it'll
end.
Yeah. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Kirby Puckett, Luke Appling, Al.
Kirby Puckett, I feel like, is the Twins.
Okay.
Al Kaline is the Tigers.
Okay. Then Luke Appling, Bob Feller. Hey, let's go, Artemi.
Let's go, my boy.
And Mel Ott. Shocking that we didn't have like a Red Sox.
I know. I think Luke Appling is the White Sox.
Okay. So then
I'm stuck between Mel Ott, Bob Feller, and Bob Gibson.
Bob Gibson.
I'm not 100% on Bob Gibson.
I am.
Okay. So then I think that we are
Correct.
Correct.
Okay. Submit the guess.
Oh, Yastrzemski's the fucking Red Sox. I'm thinking of his grandson.
Okay, so we can do this. We can continue to do this. So
Okay, so Yastrzemski is the Red Sox.
okay. So is this Feller the
Submit.
Giants?
No, Melot is.
Okay. There you go. That was it.
Fuck. Not bad.
No, well, you only missed one.
Yeah, right. Once I figured that out.
Yeah, so it's Craig Biggio for the Astros, Chipper Jones for the Braves, Robin Yount for the Brewers, Bob Gibson for the Cardinals, Ernie Banks for the Cubs, Jackie Robinson for the Dodgers, Mel Ott for the Giants, Bob Feller for the Guardians, aka the Indians, Edgar Martinez Mariners, Brooks Robinson Orioles, Tony Gwynn Padres, Mike Schmidt Phillies, Willie Stargell Pirates, Carl Yastrzemski Red Sox, Johnny Bench Reds, Todd Helton Rockies, George Brett Royals, Al Kaline, Tigers, Kirby Puckett, Twins, Luke Appling, White Sox, Joe DiMaggio, Yankees. Pretty good. Pretty awesome.
Not bad.
Is
there another one? Is there another one that we can do?
I'm sure. Stick in MLB.
Sports.
Sports, okay.
Sports.
Actually, let me go back. Just gonna do this. NFL
2013 season stat leaders in week 8 specifically.
Eight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. No.
I can't do this.
No.
I was blacked out in fucking college, bro. I couldn't. Sporting nicknames, old timers.
I was 13.
We're doing it. All right.
Okay.
Harold Rengrange, the Galloping Vampire.
The Galloping Ghoul.
Is this a ghoul?
Or the Galloping... No, that's
Ghost?
a vampire. Yeah, yep. The Commerce No, he's not the Commerce Comet. That's fucking...
Right. Gale Sayers there's the Nebraska Comet, the Connecticut Comet, the
Kentucky Comet, or the Colorado
Comet.
Colorado.
It's Nebraska.
Ooh.
Hank Aaron,
Hammering
Hank Aaron, dude. Joe,
the Yankee Clipper.
Is this Clippers?
Those are Clippers.
Okay. Mean, right?
No,
that's Mean Joe Green.
It's Smokin' Joe.
Smokin' Joe Frazier. David Thompson. Star Wars?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, that's Luke. That's Han.
That's
Chewie.
I don't know.
Luke. What?
Papa Bear.
Bobby Hall, the Golden Rocket, right?
I think so.
Not the Golden Jet or the Golden Speedboat. I don't think. It's the Golden Jet. All right.
The
Stilt Chamberlain.
Earl the Pearl.
Dude, these are all fucking. Who's the guy that covers the Knicks? What's his fucking name? He does that kind of shit. Iron Man Mike Ditka.
It's Iron Mike, yeah.
Yeah. Pistol Pete Maravich. Oscar Robinson.
The Big O.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Mordecai.
Think it's Three Fingers Brown.
Wow, good for you.
George Gervin.
Cyclops.
I don't know.
The Iceman, maybe.
The Georgia Peach.
Is it Black
The
Bomber?
Blue Bomber.
The Blue Bomber? The Green or Yellow Bomber?
Oh.
That's racist. Harold Pi?
What?
Beta.
Well, I don't know what. I don't know. We've got 15 seconds and 8 questions. Chocolate Thunder.
Eugene. Iron. I don't know.
That was not good.
Got 14 out of 20. 70%. We did not beat the average score. We got to do one more.
You got to do one more.
We have our rules. No sports states.
No sports states.
Yes. There's that many. Big four. Okay. There's Alaska.
North Dakota.
Both the Dakotas.
Yeah.
South Dakota. Hawaii.
New Hampshire. New Hampshire.
Shire.
Vermont. Maine.
Wyoming. Montana.
Arkansas.
Idaho. Arkansas. Alabama. Nebraska.
Iowa.
Yeah. Indiana has the Pacers.
Yeah. Michigan has the Red Wings.
They have Detroit.
And the Tigers. And, yeah, Detroit.
Oregon has the Portland Trail Blazers, bro. Fuck. California. Utah. Nope, the Utah had fucking Jazz.
Washington?
No, Washington's got Seattle.
No. Seattle, yep.
There's this many states that are left. That's crazy.
Rhode Island?
Oh, dude, Delaware, Rhode Island, those shit-ass states.
Rhode Island.
West Virginia. I'm pretty sure Virginia doesn't.
Oh, nice.
South Carolina. North Carolina has
Are they going to count? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're counting the city where it is, basically.
Kentucky?
Kentucky. Three more.
Hawaii?
I already have Hawaii. Alaska and Hawaii are my first two.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Wisconsin does.
I don't think so.
No, they have Green Bay. Fuck.
Oh, duh.
And they have Milwaukee. I suck.
Oh, damn. I'm fucking...
Missouri has St. Louis. Kansas has Kansas City. They're counting it as Missouri. They are. Kentucky.
New Mexico.
Center part of the country is just completely lost to me.
Kansas.
It's Mississippi. Fuck you.
Fuck.
96%.
I was like, it's gotta be like southeast.
Yeah, well, I knew it was gonna be like.
I forgot Mississippi existed.
Right, I knew it was gonna be South Central United States because like that chunk of land is like.
Yeah.
It's like there's like a ring of teams around them, and there's nothing in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well.
Do we have time for one more? Or are we done?
We can do one more. People enjoy trivia.
One more. They do enjoy trivia.
Nope.
I don't know fuck all about cricket.
I couldn't even tell you the first rule of cricket. Nope.
I can't.
Soccer's our weakest.
Soccer. Nope.
Under 250 with 330 plus home runs?
Do they give us pictures? No.
No, they give us years and teams. Goes back to 1952. No way.
No, thank you.
Yes. We can do this one.
Yes. We can do this one.
Oh, wait. I said we weren't going to do picture ones.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
No.
Premier League, no.
Top 10 era MLB pitchers 2000s. Okay. I think we can do this. Or ERA pitcher, sorry.
Okay, I guess.
This is early. I didn't realize. I thought it was 2010.
Fuck. Yeah, in the 2000s.
Right. Federer final losers? No way.
No, I don't watch tennis. What the fuck is with football?
It's the most popular sport in the world, dude.
Not. I know, I guess.
Hidden NBA teams. Can you fill in the names of the teams whose logos are depicted and unscramble the circled letters to find the hidden team?
That's stupid.
We can, but like.
Yeah, no.
Okay. NBA players with the most championships. We could do this one.
Sure.
This one. All right. So.
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell.
I think you can just go by last name.
Oh, okay.
Bryant. James.
Neil.
EIL. L.
James.
Oh, it is EAL.
Yeah.
Curry. Thompson. This is my weakest sport, though.
Yeah, Duncan. Robin.
Parker.
No. Parker. I was. All right. All right. Dude, there's so many classic Celtics that I just don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Jabbar.
Abdul Jabbar. It's 2 B's, I think.
Dual. Jobs. Good job.
Thanks.
We're at 12 of 43. Any basketball fans?
This is my weakest sports.
Any basketball fans that are screaming at the fucking radio right now? Sorry. Pistons.
Yeah, dude. Any other fucking sport and I'd be
All right,
fine.
Fine.
You know NBA sucks for me.
True. Trocheck's in the fucking box and getting reviewed.
Getting reviewed.
Yeah, like for like game misconduct or whatever. Invisible NHL teams.
Invisible.
Can you name the NHL teams without seeing the ones you've already answered? Yes, we can. Okay. New York Rangers. New York
Islanders.
New Jersey
Sabres.
Devils. Buffalo.
Just
Sabres.
do the fucking team name and stop doing the
They got him. They kicked him.
Hurricanes. Oilers. Flames. Jets. Maple Leafs. Canadiens. Senators. I think that's all in Canada.
Okay, now
So we've gone.
Now we'll start and go down the West Coast because we've got New York covered. So let's go down the West Coast and work our way over.
We've got the Hurricanes. And then
Sharks.
we're going down the West Coast.
Yeah, Kraken, Sharks, Ducks, and then
Coyotes. I think that's all in the West Coast.
Stars.
The Golden Knights.
Avalanche. Wild. Blues. Red. I'm in Central.
You did the Red Wings?
Yeah, I'm in Central United States right now. I've gone up from Texas. I went Texas Blues. I went Stars, Blues.
Blue Jackets. We got 8 seconds.
The Predators.
Panthers. Lightning.
Whatever. We missed the Canucks, the Penguins, the Flyers, the Bruins. We missed everybody in the East Coast, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
We just didn't work fast enough. All right.
Yeah.
Well, is there any prudent information you would like people to know before we sign off for the night?
James is a pussy.
Yeah, that's a big fact. We're going to make t-shirts.
We're going to make polos specifically to wear for the match, and he knows nothing about them yet.
Nice. And then we're going to, like, his caddy suit is going to say I'm a pussy on it.
Oh, 100%. That's going to be the nameplate.
should get him fucking.
The nameplate is just gonna say, "I'm a pussy."
We should get him crutches too.
Get him his own wheelchair.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Well,
We'll take the cart. He gets a wheelchair.
Yeah, exactly. We'll give him. I'll give him my uncle's like automatic cart, like the scooter,
the hover around or whatever the fuck you want to call him.
Yeah, exactly. You want to be a fucking old bitch? Here you go.
Yeah, get fucked, idiot.
Well, all right, buddy. I will. I'll catch you next week. It was a pleasure.
As always.
Social medias at ShoreFatBaldPod. Bet stamp.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
Signupexpert.com/SFB.
Signupexpert.com.
Yep. And follow us, make comments, do things. Love you. Bye.